Welcome back to Boerne Radio Home and Ranch Show. I'm James Dewar, your Texas realtor selling luxury homes and Texas ranches all over Texas, all over the hill country, and especially here in Boerne, Texas.
The Boerne Radio Home and Ranch Show is sponsored by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Whether buying a home or selling one, our network agents are good to know. The Bevy Hotel. Make yourself at home. Wells Fargo Advisors. Your goals, your style. Pilgrim Mortgage. Helping you find the perfect home. And by Brand Builders Digital Media Agency. Social media marketing to grow your business.
Well, I love Boerne. I love Boerne Radio. And one of the things I love about Boerne is, unfortunately, with this recent weather, our office has to do some major construction right now. And the Bevy Hotel was gracious enough to say, hey, we'll host a show there. We'll have the fireplace behind us. We'll have the pool over there. We'll have the bar over there. And so Victor Marino, your director of operations here at the Bevy, you come to us from Houston. So you bring kind of an insight what it's like for people to move to Boerne for this quality of life. Tell us a little bit about what you've learned.
No, correct, definitely. So I come from Houston. It's a big metropolitan area. You're used to just a lot of people coming through. So I worked at a big box hotel, about 1,300 rooms, and to me it was very just operational. Just kind of one guest comes out and that's it. All right, thank you for coming. But then once you move to the Boerne area, it's very different, very local. You get that local vibe, very homey, kind of like hill country. And as soon as you step into the Bevy, you kind of get that same feeling. And I mean, a lot of locals like to hang out here. It's not just your transient guest that just, runs by, stays the night, and checks out, and then you don't see them again. You actually see your guests come repeatedly often. You get to learn more about them. So, and that kind of translates to the city as well. I mean, I've been to a few places around here from the small time that I get, chance that I get to go out because, being a director keeps you busy. You work.
Hotel business is tough, isn't it?
It is. No, definitely. And I mean, I've been gracious to stay here on property while I get my stuff, moved in and settled in. Working long shifts, so any small lunch break I get into town. It's great.
And everything here is perfect, beautiful, clean. There's not it's just like it just opened.
Yeah, I know, and that tells you a lot about the team we have here too. I mean, it goes from everyone. Like I've seen people like the dishwasher's coming in, and he sees something on the ground, he'll pick it up.
There you go.
It's a team effort here, and it kind of, like I said, translates to the town because it's the same thing as you decide to go in and get something to eat and. Everybody's like that. And
we want to talk about the amenities and all that in a minute. We want to talk about the ownership of the hotel in terms of your parent company. So tell us a little bit about Coffee Bar here.
That's actually called the Wandering Cafe. I'm actually having some of it right now. It's extremely great. I mean, it's crazy I say this, there's a major coffee shop across the street. I won't say the name, but a lot of people prefer this instead of going over there. And you'll see the line that builds up here and like just people coming in the morning for the regular coffee. And it's great. I mean, it's.
Well, where else could you have a piping hot cup of coffee with this beautiful view of the oak trees and the big windows here? A fire behind you. You don't have that in your just run-of-the-mill
you don't at all.
Coffee shops.
Nope, not at all. Especially now with the whole thing with COVID. People come get their cup of coffee and they're working virtually, so they'll connect to our Wi-Fi in the lobby and decide to work from here. And they feel rather cozy or working from near a fireplace, like you say, with the view of the oak trees outside.
So people can come here, have coffee, meetings in the mornings. What about your services? Are you doing the lunch, the dinners?
Yeah, so we're fully operational. We do breakfast in the morning, 6:30 to 10:30, and then we jump into lunch. And right after that, we jump into dinner as well. And we do have a full-service bar. I mean, it's open from 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. daily, and it's great. And actually, on weekends, we do have live music.
Oh, okay.
So that's something a lot of people don't know, that, definitely if they want to kind of enjoy that hill country kind of vibe with some live music. And we have a great performer here. His name is Caleb. He comes Friday and Saturdays, and he's here from 6 to closing, and it's great. And he actually, invites other people like in the crowd, like, hey, you want to come up and sing? And it's kind of like they get their chance.
Really?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's real nice.
So tell us about the bar here. I know, like in the summer, what is this place like?
Here, it's great. I mean, we do have the bar here, and as you notice right there, it's kind of like a retractable window, so it opens up to the outside.
Oh, wow. So you can be served from the outside, from the inside.
Exactly. People on the outside and the inside. They'll come in, get a drink, and then once they realize they can be on the outside, they rather be enjoying the weather outside, near the pool, and it's great.
And I heard the pool's heated?
Yeah.
So it's year-round. The Bevy Hotel, you're gonna have unique professional, lovely experience, and that's because the Bevy Hotel is part of what chain? Okay.
So yeah, it's a Hilton DoubleTree property, but it's unlike your regular DoubleTree properties. I mean, everything but the cookie. Like we do have the DoubleTree cookie, and people love it. Like I said, it's more like hill country, homey style vibe here than what you would experience at a DoubleTree. And to myself, it was a bit of a surprise too, because I come in, I'm like, I'm expecting what a DoubleTree would look like, and I come in and I'm like, I think I'm at the wrong place, but I see it's a Bevy, so let me just double check.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have that. They love it. I mean, it's very different from what you experience at a regular Hilton chain.
Yeah, and this is definitely an event center. I mean, this is a place where you could have a wedding, I guess, and you have the pool area
Definitely.
for reception.
So we do have 15,000 square feet of meeting space, and that
Wow.
includes a large ballroom, some individual ones. We have a boardroom in case you want to have a meeting. I mean, we have also an IAC room, which is like top of the line, like technology. I mean, it's just you have your sound and everything, and people love that room, and they're able to hold their meetings there.
And that's very important. We need to reiterate that because a lot of people, their businesses are under construction due to the weather. So if they want to contact you to reserve a space, how do they do that?
Yeah, just contact the hotel, and we definitely have our director of sales here with it. If she's not with us, then we have our front office manager or myself. We can take care of them and be able to give them availability and things like that as well.
So tell me what about the director of operations. What exactly do you do?
So I'm pretty much over every department around here, and it's just kind of like just making sure that food and beverages on top of everything, housekeeping, front desk, and things like that. So we have our general manager, is just
All right.
Tran, amazing person, and I'm right below her, so I'm her go-to guy for everything.
Okay, the buck stops here.
Yep, pretty much.
So we have a couple minutes left. Tell us, so you have the pool area, you have the meeting rooms, you have the bar, you have the coffee shop here, you have the full room service, and tell me about stay vacation.
People love to come here. We get a lot of people coming in from San Antonio just to experience Boerne, and then they realize they can experience the hotel as well. It's even more perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 120 rooms, so we have plenty of space to accommodate for any staycations. And like I said, we have fully operational restaurant. People love coming down to get a cup of coffee, being able to have lunch here. I mean, they have the fireplace, and we have the bar. And like I said, not me. A lot of guests have said it's the best old fashioned in town. So
Yeah. Oh,
definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will definitely partake in that later.
Perfect.
So this is a perfect place for having your meetings, having your convention, your little company conventions you have. They can go to the Hill Country, go to the winery. They can go to San Antonio, go shopping. You have everything, and this is such a perfect location. But what I like about the Bevy is elegant, but also it's like off the little beaten path. You're like, we have the oak trees around us, and it's like it's minute from downtown.
Correct.
And a minute to go on the highway and go to the Hill Country or go to San Antonio, but it doesn't feel that way.
It doesn't feel that way, correct? Yeah, it's like less than a mile away from Main Street. And
Right.
It's kind of
You can walk.
Yeah, definitely. We had a lot of people like, we're gonna go for a walk, and I'm like, okay, perfect.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. It's all about location.
That's right.
Well, I want to thank you so much, Victor Marino, Director of Operations, and I want to thank the Bevy Hotel for hosting the Boerne Radio Home and Ranch Show. And we look forward to being here again, and we look forward to promoting your hotel because we have Brand Builders, and Brand Builders does a professional video. So we have that on the Boerne Radio YouTube. We have the radio broadcast at 10 a.m. at FM and AM. In addition, you can live stream it at BoerneRadio.com. Well, Victor Marino, thank you again for letting us enjoy the Bevy Hotel, and we look forward to having you here in the future. And we look forward to our listeners tuning in every morning at Saturdays at 10 a.m. at Boerne Radio. And this is the Boerne Radio Home and Ranch Show.